Hey, hi all. Welcome to my channel again. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the installing of virtual environment in Cloud Shell. I'm specifically talking about the Google Cloud Shell. Why I'm doing this? Because many of our viewers has requested we need to know how to install virtual environment in Cloud Shell and how to deploy agent using ADK in Cloud Shell. But we will also run one agent, right? I have already code available with me, right? So I will show you step by step how to install virtual environment in Cloud Shell and how to use that. And I will also show that how we will use ADK, right, inside the virtual environment in Cloud Shell. And how do we use the ADK Web inside the Cloud Shell. The purpose of video is to be make you aware of you can practice anywhere, right? It should not be dependent whether you are on collab, whether you are on your own PC, whether you are using the Cloud Shell, or you can practice anywhere, right? So today video I will also show you how to deploy agent and how to create an agent also, right? So we will take a specific example in which I have taken an example of one of the clinic, right, in which user come and just report that I have some pain or headache, and according the router agent will route his request to the specialist doctor based on his input and send the confirmation email for the confirmation of his timing and also the send prescription address. So let me share my screen to give you the more about this, right? So here's my Cloud Shell, you can see, right? So how do we first step is step by step, I will let you know install how do we install the virtual environment and how do we activate it, right? I have a code in my this directory, right? You can see I have a whole agent code in my this directory, right? So I would like to install my virtual environment inside the this one, if I, right? I have a nodes available. So this is the first specific command I have to use, right? So after this, so it is in my case, it is already installed. So no. So we have to run this command. No, my virtual environment is activated, right? No, my virtual environment is activated. Next step is how do we use the ADK, right? I have already installed ADK in my Cloud Shell. There is a simple command to install the ADK. So it will install the all the requirement. But before going this, I will let you know about my agent. This is my agent, right? This is my agent.py, right? So basically, this agent, what is the use of this agent? So what is the use of this agent? This agent is uh, specifically used for routing the request of the patients based on their input. For example, if somebody is writing, so I have a headache, it will route the request to the specialist like neurologist. Similarly, if somebody like, I have my children is suffering from stomach pain, so it will route the request to pediatric, right? If nothing can match, it will show route the request to general physician. So in this agent, I have just taken the three literals, right? Why I say literals? Because literal always restrict to a number of input. It doesn't take more than, for example, if I specify three routes, it will take three routes for me. It will not take more than that, right? Here is, if you see, here is my workflow. right? User will message, it will go to router, right? Once it go to router means so it will route the request to the specialist. So once we confirm the appointment, right? Right after confirm the appointment, so it will ask for the enter your email, right? Then specialist consultation, it will go to the specialist, right? And prescription report will be emailed to your email ID. So as per the regular process, so I have imported the OS. So I have imported the RE. From typing, I'm importing the any literal. As I already told you, why do I need a literal? So literal specifically, I'm strictly the number of the inputs, right? From Google ADK, I'm importing the agent, events, and workflow because I'm using the ADK graph tool. If I dig more, right? So here the most important thing is about the from pydantic import based model because this is very, very important. When I say from pydantic I'm importing the base model, so it will always validate our input. If somebody type a string, it should be a string, right? So validating the input is very, very important, right? So that is one of the most important from pydantic I am importing the base model. No, I have a calendar.service.py over there. So in my agent.py, I'm just importing that calendar, right? Just a default calendar I have. So because it will check the doctor calendar and send the confirmation of doctors at what time he's available. And I have a email.service.py, right? So from email.service.py, it is importing the default pattern and email service, right? Model I'm using the Gemini 2.5 Flash, right? So later on, anybody can use the later model, right? So I think we can go with the 3.7 also. Let me see if it can work. 3 point, let me go 3.5. That's a nice one. And let me save it. Okay, fine. It is good. So here I'm creating the three class. One is the medical category. So I am importing the base class, right? Base model from patenting, right? So I am importing the base class. That means that is I am trying to be inherit this base model from patenting. So what help me? It will help me always validate my input when user is try to give some input for this. Okay. Again, category literal. So I'm using the three doctors. One is the neurologist, pediatrician, and general, right? And description is explain why this is was chosen, right? Field. Again, so second class I have created the appointment details, right? Again, I am just inherit the base model and I have a certain requirement. Event ID should be string, specialty should be string, determine date and time should be string, patient consent. So if you try to be write any out of the string, so it will not accept it, right? So that is basically using the inheriting the base model, right, from the patenting. Similarly, whenever prescription is created, so I have given the whole specific data types. So what should be accepted? So I have a process input in which whenever user takes some request, it take as a node input from the user and just try to check what user is looking for, right? Based on that, it will route. So I have a route agent. You can see over there. So I have route agent. So here is my route agent, right? So it is using the model which I have given. You are a medical trial router special. So what instruction I have given to router? So if somebody anything related to brain, send to neurologist. If anything related to the fever or something, send to the pediatric. If apart from this anything user type specifically, right, regarding the disease, so send it to the general pediatrician, right? So this is the a routing, right? So user message input. So it will input using the while we are running. So user will enter the input. So this is a route category I have, right? So it depends upon the category. It will so I have function defined for the route category, right? So based on that, so if an else condition is there, whatever user input is there, so it will send the request based on that, right? I think these are simple functions, right? Similarly, so I have the prepare appointment, right? So when user input, and so after that, it is required to prepare the appointment, right? So it will check the state and based on it will generate the appointment also. Prepare the appointment and send to a user. So which doctor is available for this. Okay, fine. So similarly, so I have to prepare appointment. So accordingly, so once the appointment is prepared, so I have a request appointment confirmation. So I will ask the user to confirm the appointment. So once user give I have appointment confirmed, right? So after that, so we will ask them to enter your email ID, right? You can see over there. Yeah, request an email input, right? Enter email ID, right? So once the email ID will be entered, it will handle the email input and always check the regex and everything to whether the email ID is correct or not, right? Register with the plan and its email get registered, right? So this all code is specifically so in present scenario of the AI, you do not need to write the whole code yourself. You just go to anti-gravity or any of the ID like cursor and just give your requirement. You will write the whole code for you. But the important thing is that you must understanding the all the definitions, all the functions, all the specifically graphical things. So because so whatever we have written, so whatever we are doing, we are giving this in the our root agent. All the workflow you can see over there. As I already told, so in the root agent, so we have edges, we have a node, start node from the process input is a node, and we have edges, router agent, route on category. So basically route on category again as a conditional edges. So as I've already explained in my previous video, so we start node, from the start node, so we have edge to the process input. Again, we have a edge to the router agent. From there, it will send the request to the based on the category to which specialist will going to send. Right. So these all are the specific model based on the ADK graphs. Right. Similarly, so once we have all those things, we have a calendar.py to fetch the dates of the doctor availability. So this is general dummy doctor has been added, right? So you can see over there. Similarly, the email, general email has been added, sender email from this and this for this. Okay. So let me take you to the actual implementation, right? So just as I'm just explain the code for your understanding, right? So here I will just run the command ADK run to test the, right? Let me, okay, invalid agent directory. Okay, cd. I think I need to move to, okay, no, I don't. Sorry. So I will give the input. I have a pain in my head, right? So you see, here you can see it's asking me confirm. Once I receive, so you confirm, proceed to consultation and prescription, right? Please confirm your appointment with doctor is a neurologist. So based on my input that I have a pain in my head, so it is routing my request to the neurology, right? And giving me the date on 21st of August and to it should be at 10 a.m. which should be your date. Okay. So I will just confirm. Okay. You can see my appointment ID is this. It is confirmed. Please enter your email ID. Once I enter your email ID, it will send my prescription to my email ID, right? So it will give me a general prescription so that I can follow before coming for the appointment, right? So it is trying to contact a doctor Sunesh, right? For your consultation. No prescription is prepared. You can see. And my prescription is emailed to my email ID as well. So guys, as simple as it is. It is very simple to do, right? So my agent is ready, right? Let me get from there, right? And I will try to be run the same thing on the ADK web, right? I will show you, right? So I have a command available, right? Let me see. So it is giving me the URL. Let me open the URL. You can see my medical agent is ready, right? Hi, I have my child had a, my child has pain in his head. No, here the word child come, right? So the child, it will go to a pediatrician, it will not go to neurologist. Patient is a child which take the highest priority routing the pediatrician. Appointment scheduled for okay. It is asking me, please confirm. You can see the whole chart over the whole work, right? Let me ask for the confirm. Okay. Please enter email ID, right? Route confirmed. Please enter email ID. So it given the whole prescription, this prescription also added to my email ID. So what dosage I needed? So must be strictly calculated by the child weight and something have a child rest in quite cool and dark room, encourage adequate hydration, small places, small clothes over the child forehead, avoid screen time, television. Please consult your pediatrician. The person right headache and does not improve within the 20. So confirmation ID is already so quite date has already given. So before confirmation, whatever the steps need to be taken, right? So this also prescription given to the to my email ID so that I can follow this and on particular date I can go to. So guys, this way we can do this, right? So just a simple small step and help you in creating your agent, right? So in present scenario, no need to be write the files. We are in a scenario where we can generate code, right? So just go to anti-gravity cursor and just try to generate your code, right? After generating, follow the procedure I have shown you, right? And try to be get the rid of the mistakes, right? Doing the code, improve it and run it. So it's as simple. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe, right? If kind like and subscribe also my video. Thanks a lot. Kindly keep watching. Thank you.